These are the Daily Tech headlines for Friday, May 31st, 2024. I'm Rob Dunwood. Reuters has reported, according to sources, that TikTok has been working on a clone of its recommendation algorithm for U.S. users that may result in a version that operates independently of its Chinese parent company, ByteDance. The sources said that once the code is split, it could lay the groundwork for a divestiture of the U.S. assets, although there are no current plans to do so. The work on splitting the source code started last year, months before U.S. lawmakers signed a bill in April to force ByteDance to divest its U.S. operations or be shut down. The plan has been talked about by executives in all-hands meetings, discussed on Lark, TikTok's internal messaging system, and would cut TikTok off from the massive engineering development power of its parent company. TikTok initially declined to comment on the publication of the story, but in a posting on X said, "The Reuters story published is misleading and factually inaccurate." It also said the qualified divestiture demanded by the act to allow TikTok to continue operating in the United States is simply not possible. Not commercially, not technologically, not legally, and certainly not in the 270-day timeline required by the act. TikTok and ByteDance have filed a lawsuit in the U.S. federal court seeking to block the law that forces the sale or ban of the app. In other TikTok news, the company has put a hold on plans to launch its e-commerce business across Europe so they can focus on growth in the U.S., where it is facing a divestiture ban law. ByteDance's goal is to entrench TikTok in the U.S. as a way to prove its value to domestic merchants and consumers in hopes of thwarting the potential ban that has discouraged some merchants from signing up for the platform. TikTok intends to grow U.S. merchandise volume via TikTok Shop tenfold and as much as $17.5 billion this year. Google, according to Liz Reed, head of Google Search, is putting more restrictions on AI overviews after returning odd, inaccurate, or unhelpful AI overviews when rolled out to U.S.-based users. In a blog post, Reed published an explanation for some of the weird AI-generated responses and defended Google, pointing out that some of the more egregious AI overview responses were fake. Reed said the company tested the feature extensively before launch, but there's nothing quite like having millions of users using the feature with many novel searches. Google has since tweaked its algorithm to better detect humor, now limits the number of user-generated replies, has added triggering restrictions for queries where AI overviews were not proving to be as helpful, and has stopped showing AI-generated replies for certain health topics. According to a report by CNBC, Twitch has terminated all members of its Safety Advisory Council effective today, Friday, May 31st. The council was a resource of 9 industry experts, streamers, and moderators who consulted on trust and safety issues related to children on Twitch, nudity, banned users, and more. Moving forward, the Safety Advisory Council will be made up of individuals who serve as Twitch ambassadors, users of the streaming platform chosen specifically because of their positive impact they've contributed to the Twitch community. Threads TweetDeck style desktop site redesign has started rolling out to all users. Users can customize their homepage with a series of pinned feeds that can automatically update in real time. Instagram chief Adam Mosseri said in a post on Threads, "We're starting to roll out the new Threads.net on desktop globally so you can customize and personalize what you see. We have a lot of great ideas to make this the best website to share ideas, so stay tuned for more and let us know if you have any suggestions." The European Union has classified Temu, the lowest-cost e-commerce marketplace, as a very large online platform under the Digital Services Act. The news comes 2 weeks after European consumer protection groups filed coordinated complaints against Temu over an alleged raft of alleged breaches relating to DSA. Temu's 75 million users in the EU sits well above the 45 million user threshold for a very large online platform. Temu is now the 24th company to face extra obligations under the DSA. And finally, in a bit of an about-face, Spotify will refund owners for CarThing, the $90 hardware device that allows users to stream Spotify in their cars, which is set to be bricked on December 9th. Spotify started emailing CarThing owners that their devices would stop working via email on May 24th, but didn't explicitly guarantee refunds. ARS Technica confirmed Thursday that Spotify has started a refund process. For more discussion of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. You can find show notes and links to all the headlines there as well. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time.